that was
Wait.
uh,
Say the problem once again, please.
the problem is that most startups need some tech people, tech guys to do it. But when you are starting and you don't have nothing, you don't have an MVP, you don't have means to raise money, you need for the tech guy to be in love with your project so you can so he works for free. And if the tech guy wasn't a founder, it's very difficult for them to find someone that is committed to work for free in a project. So they are having that challenge that they can't pay somebody what is needed. They can't pay a freelancer because it costs a lot. The thing that they want, it's something AI related, and they expected me to do it, but I'm not that in love with that project. And I promised them that I would help them find somebody, but I'm having that challenge myself. I'm asking friends and going through school, like talking to people. But it is hard when you're not going to get paid, and the idea is a foreign idea. It's not an idea you end up coming up with. You're not that attached to the project, so it's they're gonna have a hard time finding somebody.
Yeah, that's really a good lesson for everyone on call. The real problem is not even the idea. Ideas don't matter. Everyone, when the Uber app started to pop up, started to go viral, everyone started to post on LinkedIn. I remember this as it was yesterday. Everyone started to post on IG. Oh, but I had this idea. But I had this idea to transportation, democratize transportation. I had this idea, and I had this idea myself. But I had the idea, and I was like, yeah, this is like impossible because like it was just like evident to me that if the Airbnb app has such a fucking huge backend, I can only imagine the complications of building something that needs geolocation from multiple automobiles and multiple users all at the same time. So when I thought about the architecture, I was like, yeah, I cannot execute on this. I cannot execute on this. So when Uber was out, I was like, yeah, makes sense. And then I did research in terms of who's the team behind it, bro. Three data scientists, a backend engineer from Colgate. Crazy. It was a crazy team, and they were working 18-hour days. It was crazy. It was crazy. So here's the deal, though. If you trust the person who has the idea, if you trust that person to be a mentor for you in more areas than just the technicalities, then you might join the project not because of the idea, but because of the person behind the idea, the capacity of executing on complicated projects, the courage, because it's really scary. It's really scary to try and come up with your own product. It's one of the toughest challenges, actually. And you want the person behind the idea to be a leader for you for the short, mid, and long term. So your real payment is the mentorship and the network. That's the real payment. That so based on the story that you told me, Arthur, I would guess that for you, the person behind the idea, you don't see that person as someone that you admire so much that you're like, hey, I'm gonna put my time and attention into you because the idea doesn't really matter. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the person behind the project or the one who's contacting me is a 50-year-old guy that knows has an MBA and knows how to structure a business. And the idea is basically automating the process of structuring business for small businesses. And he knows his stuff. He knows he's the real deal in that matter. But the fact that I don't have he I don't know, he doesn't inspire me in a way to learn about his stuff. I think he expects for me to just translate the things he knows into code. but I don't see him as somebody that is going to teach me how to structure a business. I'm not going to get that kind of knowledge. He's just training me like an employee, right? That's why I am not that committed with him.
And that's my confirmation that he's a bad leader. Because if I were to have you with all of your intelligence and all of your talents interested in working for me, I will make you a badass. I will give you everything so that you have so much payment, so much value back for your attention and time that you're like, yo, I love this project. I love this project. I cannot lose this opportunity because I'm growing so much in communication, leadership, networking, professional brand, all of these different things that become the real payment. Fuck the money, bro. We're looking for something way beyond the dollars. We're looking for growth, for impact, for network. So I'm gonna give the mic to Beto. Beto just joined the core team at Freelance Navigator, and he has very specific reasons why he did that. So Beto, tell us actually why you joined the team. Like what are the real reasons?
So, can you hear me well? Perfect. There's multiple reasons for joining FN. So, these guys represent a lifestyle that I want in me. It's training every day, it's waking up early, it's eating well. It's not just that, that is kind of the baseline for working properly too. So, if I can join these guys, I'm getting so much out of it. This is an investment. Like I would have to, for me to get what I'm getting is like paying an accountability partner, paying an apartment, paying for food, paying for transport. I would have to, it would be like $1,000 a month just on me, right? And I'm getting so much out of it because I'm getting all this interaction for free. I'm just working with them, right? So to me, that's valuable. Not just that, I also believe in the vision. I've seen it for a while. I've seen it for so long. I understand it very well. I put in some of the work. I understand the people inside the community and understand the process. So for me to join it, it was kind of just like, yeah, I get it. It's like seeing your friend making a project and you understand, you talk about it all the time and you join the project and now you're like, I'm part of it, right? So besides just if we get money, right? It's who am I surrounding myself with? What am I learning? With that's money. That's money that it doesn't we don't translate it as money usually because we're thinking about like maybe I want food and I want like a new phone, right? And I need this much money to get that, right? But some other things that don't appear as money are also very valuable because of the long-term invisible result, right?
Yeah, eloquent. Really good. Any questions? Because then I'm gonna start another topic. Any questions in terms of leadership projects? The real reason why we put our time and we invest into a project. The real reason is the learnings, the leadership, what I'm getting in return. Um, so when looking for a startup or when looking for a leader, my friends, what you want to find is a person that you admire so much, and it's so evident that you're gonna learn so much that you forget about the money. The feeling that you're chasing, my friend, in this call, the feeling that you're chasing is, wait, you want to wake up in the morning and you be like, bro, what the fuck? I get paid to do this shit? You want to feel almost as if you're scamming the other person because what you're getting is so fucking good that the money is the last thing that you think about. Okay? Love it, guys. So this is a very special call, my friends, because Kainer is on call. He joined last week, and he's in the video game industry. And Juan Diego on this call, he joined today. So we have two people in gaming, and then also Beto has his own game stuff. So we're gonna have a 10-minute window to just discuss the gaming industry as a whole. I want you guys to do a little introduction of the gaming project that you're currently working on, just to see if we can do cross collaboration, we can support each other in any way, provide feedback, support. whatever. So Kano, you can go first.
Hello guys, can you hear me? Yes, good. Thank you, Carlos. And yeah, to the rest, actually today I posted something on the Golden Nuggets, which I invite you guys to check out. It's related this topic of gamification as well. So yeah, it also summarizes a bit of what I'm doing lately, which is I don't know, I'm gonna say learn from you guys as well. Beto, Daniel as well. I had a call with him. I mentioned them on this comment since I do think of them as good examples, right? Within this project or within this freelance navigation thing. So for me, honestly, I feel like it's motivating. It's something that I'm gonna keep learning from. I really want to make connections and keep learning from you guys. So yeah, I personally have been working on a video game that it's related to recycling. Then there's this other one that it's related to, it's like a casual shooter game. It's about a lighter, a lost lighter that is trying to find his way to the sun. And
Yo, but
then
wait, share your
there's
screen. Let's take a look real quick. A lost
um
lighter. That's cool, bro.
actually, let me see. I have a bunch of things open, bro. I didn't know I was supposed to share screen, but yeah, I'll share for sure. Just one second. But yeah, basically it's that one, and then there's even another one that relates to a physical game. It's not digital stuff. So the whole concept, what I was talking with Danielle as well, was something related to how this is about people, right? It's not just about the fact of making money or whatever. It's about doing what you love. So yeah, even what Carlos was saying, I think it relates a lot to this passion of mine of creating games and stuff. So Carlos, I don't know if maybe um the other person can talk while I
Yeah. Go
search
ahead.
for what I want to share, but
Juan, go ahead. Juan, quick introduction and tell us about the game you're working on.
Hi, I'm Juan Diego. Right now, I'm currently making a game. I'm working in a blockchain startup gaming studio. My game right now we create in a hackathon. It's a Tamagotchi type style. The Tamagotchi itself, every action that it makes is in the metadata, and every action is a transaction. And the special part is that when you enter and log in, you need your credentials, your face, maybe your digital parts, your part of your hand and everything. And well, I'm gonna show you. I don't have the right now the MVP. It's an example, but I have a video on Twitter posted. Let me show you this. This is the first time using Zoom in Mac, so I don't know how to share it here. So let me.
Oh man, it might need settings configuration, but try. I think it's gonna ask you to set up the security and then
I'm
to
gonna do it fast. I'm gonna do it
okay,
fast.
okay. Go.
It says that leave the meeting, so I'm gonna
Hmm.
share the post.
Yeah.
So I don't share the meeting. Don't close the meeting.
Hmm.
Let me show. This is the link of the publication that we made, my
Checking.
team and I.
Nice, bro. Baby beast.
Baby bees, yeah.
Bite
Second,
beasts.
yeah. It's the game. The game studio is by builders.
That's cool, bro. Damn, I like the creatives.
Thank you. And every transaction, and well, we're currently developing new features like mini games and everything, but everything is a transaction. It's in the metadata.
That's cool, man.
We created this game like the first MVP. This is the first MVP. We're creating another features, but this MVP was created like three days,
Man, that's
and we
insane.
now developing like a month in this production.
That's really cool. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
Thank
So
you.
all this runs in the blockchain?
Yes, in the blockchain, we're creating this in with the with an engine, Dojo engine, that is with the StarNet ecosystem. So we're using the StarNet,
Got it.
and every movement, every function that it sets is a transaction.
Did
We're
it take too
using the
long for
Dojo
each one?
engine. We take, well, the startup it's like 7 months right now. So I have like 4 months only studying about the ecosystem and the technologies and everything. This is creating with Cairo, that is a program language similar to Rust. This is Cairo with React. But no, it's pretty simple. Well, I love to study everything about blockchain technologies, NFTs, and everything. So for me, it's like not a difficult job. It's like only like playing. I like to make new type of style. So maybe it's difficult for people that is not in the game studio, maybe in game ecosystem.
Yeah. Arturo.
Why does it help that every action is a transaction? What's the point of that?
The point of that, many people ask us that, is to make that every transaction and everything could live in the metadata. The more engaged is that the beast, the monster, lives in the metadata. In the future, we're currently making it an NFT, so you can, with every action that you make, your stats is still in the metadata. So if you collect the beast, if you're playing in another game, you can have the same stats. So that is our goal.
But why did you choose to store all that info in a blockchain and why didn't you use a regular database? And then when you want to make the NFT, just deploy the NFT in a blockchain. Why would you storage all the data in the blockchain?
Mm. Why? Because could it be more interesting and more useful for the people to get it? It's simple that if you get an NFT and you feel feel that you own something, and you get that something created and use it, and when you store the stats and everything, you don't lose it. You don't lose it for all. It like, I don't know, like in Fortnite, you have your character, and you make progress with the character. But if the game ends, or the, I don't know, the community ends of the game, your character is dead. Our goal is that if you expend so much time in something, it's currently valuable, even with, I don't know, earning money or earning the experience, and you don't lose everything. You don't have the feeling that you lost your time.
Cool, bro. Kainer, you ready?
Yes, I can share my screen. Just let me remove these things. But yeah, this all can go. Okay, let me see. Sharing screen. Where is the screen recording?
Yo, Bilal, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Yo, in every call, we need everyone with video on. So I'm gonna request that you put your video. Don't be shy, bro. I'm about to be biting here. Maybe just one. Don't have a webcam. Okay, well, you're safe, bro. You're safe. Let's go, Kaner.
Yes. On. Can you guys see this? And can you see my screen?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So basically, one of the games that I'm working on, this is one is on Hitch.io. It's this one. It's about a picture book that I'm illustrating. So it's about a sloth that can fly, and what she's trying to do is to reach the moon. This one, at least. So here, what you have to do, it's like avoid obstacles. So you can either play with your mouse or with, and then if you hit the trees, you lose, right? Or with um, arrows, sorry. And then the picture book or the story goes that she helps the other animals to sleep and things like that. And then this other one, which is the one I mentioned about the lighters.
Wait, Kainer, what is this coded in?
Oh, yes, to give you more context. This one is developed in Godot. So I actually have it open for the other demo of the other two. But yes, it's called Godot and it's a free open source. Well, the gamers should know a bit about more. Like they can research more about it. But yeah, basically it's open source and if you develop something at the end, it's all you. So it's not like you have to pay for licenses or whatever. So that was one of the main reasons why I did it. And also something that I wanted to talk about. It's important. It's a similar. It's code. It's called GDScript. It's similar to Python, they say. So I'm really curious to hear about the Python wizard to see if that's true, but we will find out eventually. But yeah, this is what's done with Godot, and also the other one too. Well, this is one second because there are some. No,
Outbrand
this is.
Digital just logged in. Just joined the chat.
Um,
Brian Sanchez, Microsoft gang.
Kainer, I have a question.
What's up? What's up?
please,
This
please.
engine this engine is similar to Unity. It looks
Yes,
like similar to Unity in some parts.
exactly. That's what they said. But at the end, what's good about it, let's say, is the whole open source kind of a deal.
Hmm.
But yeah, and the other one, 'cause I have another one to share real quick. It's about recycling, and that one we did in Unity. But yeah, one sec.
Which is better because I develop with Unity, and
Uh-huh.
some parts I develop 2D games with Unity, and I love it and I hate it. So eh, it's kind of complicated relationship. But how do you feel using Godot?
Man, to be honest, I'm gonna say that Godot has been more of a really nice learning experience, and the whole thing that it relates with Python, to me, it was like an extra motivation to pick it, meaning that I feel like I'm somehow learning two things at the same time in a way. As I said, I'm not 100% sure about it. And then the other thing that I will say that it was another reason why I decided to pick it was because it's free, right? Like the whole thing that, as I mentioned, if you develop something that you don't have to pay any licenses or any of the deals that Unity has with the developers. So yeah, I really just wanted to try it out for these reasons initially, and then I found a lot of documentation online as well. And since the things that I want to do are mainly 2D, I was like, okay, let's check it out. I mean, it seems strong enough, right? And to be honest, it has been really good. And even for these things, like handling resources, like I'm here, I'm going to show my box. But basically, what you can see is that you can, it's really easy to learn and to digest the tool. So here, I really know some things that I have to fix. But as I said, just through tutorials and the documentation they had online, I managed to build this and the other one, this one, the nap time thingy, I like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks stops, if anything. And so yeah, that's the answer. Sorry. I don't know if that answers the question first. Yes, sir. I hope. And then
Yes, absolutely. For
nice.
me, it changed my mindset a little bit about the if you say like it uses Python and everything and it's open source, it's even better in that way than Unity.
I didn't say it uses Python. I said it's similar to Python. But
Similar,
yes, yes,
similar.
yes. But yeah, all good, all good. Just kidding. And then the other one I wanted to mention real quick. Oh, well, first, I was showing you the shooter thingy, but that one is about this guy. So he's gonna be the Lost Lighter who's trying to reach the sun with a team of other lighters and stuff. So it's gonna be a drag and shoot. These mechanics are something that I'm gonna say I created or is something that I'm proud of. Yeah, there are other games that have, like aiming and stuff, but this drag and shoot mechanic, please, I will love you guys to try it as soon as I release the first version. But yeah, that's what I was showing you here on Godot, which I already have. I came up with this POC out of a tutorial. This guy Net Ninja, which he had to download it. I mean, he had to bring it down because it was done in a 3.5 version of Godot. So I had to do it with the 4.3 version, which was way different. So he took it down because now it's different. So at least I managed to take a lot of from that tutorial and coming up with this stuff was, amazing. I feel like really fast. And as I said, it's gonna be the same concept. And here what I have, and this maybe is too much into game development. This is the game design document. So all the rules and all the things that are gonna go into the game once, I decide to release it are, well, you can see nearly 4 pages, and it's a lot. But yeah, and then the
Cool,
last
bro.
one, yeah, bro, thank you. Real quick, the last one is this one, which I honestly think is really a good idea, not just because I did it, but also to help in general to people, because recycling is something that nobody takes that seriously, honestly. So this one, what it does basically, let's think of it as a mix of Tetris and recycling. So what you have to do is that there's going to be waste falling and you have to put it in the correct place. And yet this one was done with well, I can play actually. Let me show you that real quick. So here you have campaigns, you register and stuff, and then you can play. Well, here you can see Costa Rica has two levels. So level one, use 4 beans, or you could do level three, sorry, two, 6 beans, and there's going to be level 3, which I haven't done because I'm busy with some stuff. But story for another day. So we're gonna play level 2, just as I said, this one was done with Unity.
Painter, yo, question. Is there a way
Yes,
to
please.
is there a way to bypass the loading Unity bar?
Man, yeah, but that's what I was telling you first. Yes, but again, it's because of Unity licensing. So in order to bypass it or to not have none of these, that's why I'm learning Godot and doing the
Gotcha. So
whole
you
thing.
so you don't have the Unity uh
Uh, yes and no. So, because I did it with a team of developers, so basically I have the license to upload it and everything, but for some of things I do not have access.
okay, okay, okay.
So yes, sorry, just I was distracted with the game, but basically you guys can see it. You move it around and then you decide where to put it based on the rules of your community, right? So long story short, it at the end it's almost done. If you do it right, you get points. So this is like aluminum in Costa Rica, the beer cans, for example, for the ones that don't know, have to go in the yellow bin. So there's the positive feedback, you get points. Organics go in the green.
So wait,
Okay.
as I'm recycling the garbage, this is translating in real time, in real life. Just
Yes,
joking, just
because
joking.
there's like a leaderboard which I'm gonna show you like in 5 seconds. So at the end, you can also throw waste outside, which is not good. So at the end, it shows you, the statistics. Let's say what you did good, what you did wrong. I have to update the images, but either way, and then the scoring and stuff. So then you can either play again with retry or go back, which is gonna take you, and this is the last part, to the leaderboard. So you can see here, and again, this is the demo, so anyone can come in and play. But the idea will be to do it with schools and private companies and stuff. So
Let's
yeah,
go.
these are like the main 3 projects that I'm currently working on. But as I said, I'm really into Godot game engine, and I feel like there's a lot of room to develop amazing things and to keep learning. So yeah. Thank you
Congrats,
for
bro.
your time and guidance
Yeah,
for
good stuff,
Daniel.
good stuff. The gaming gang is growing, bro. Gaming gang growing.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mariano
So
is here. He has a presentation for us. For everyone on call, Kenneth, you can stop sharing.
yeah, I was about to do that. So
So for everyone on call, it's important that you remember
on it done.
we need to work on our mentality. How you do one thing, you do everything else. How you work out and the intensity of your workouts is the intensity of your work. How you take care of your relationships and the intensity and the presence and the intention behind your relationships, that's how you're going to be intentional in your work as well. Human beings are a fully integrated system. So in Freelance Navigator, we not only talk about how to get clients online, we also talk about mindset, leadership, communication, branding, and everything that is required for you guys to actually be at the top 10% of your industries or your career of choice. So Mariano has for us a little presentation today. Let's go, Mariano.
Thanks, Carlos. So before starting, just a comment. If Keiner or Juan or Beto want to reach out, it's funny because I developed a game when I was back in high school. I won these two gold medal with that game. It's just like a 2D game, Mario style, where you jump over credit cards and basically you're doing like financial decisions and so on, blah blah. So if you
Mhm.
ever want to talk about that, reach me out.
And who would be the end boss, bro? What's the end game?
Bro, parring, like parring, making bad financial decisions, not saving money, not investing,
Gotcha.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, you have like a limited budget, and if you lose that budget, you basically die, and you have to restart the game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have like a video there in the cloud. Anyway, so guys, this is very important, and I feel that for the gaming wizards here that are on their journey on developing and launching these games, that will be pretty awesome. It's high
Oh,
floating.
invoices. How much money? Hey,
Dude,
$300.
cannot
dollars
I cannot hide the floating meter. There you go. So for the gaming wizards, basically it's very important for everyone here to be productive, to actually make time for what really mattered to us, because we'll have those distractions in your life. And this is the biggest distraction right here, our phone, where we have infinite pools of data that distract us. We have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have WhatsApp, we have Twitter, we have any kind of thing we can think of. So this can be our biggest asset or our biggest center enemy, depending on how we use it. So I wanted to create like this presentation and share with you 3 tips on how I started using the strategies from this book called Make Time. I already recommended this book to Daniel Villaplana and also to Alberto, and also to you guys, so you can take a look. This book shares around 70 to 80 tactics on how to be more productive with your time, but I'm going to share my 3 top tips right now. So first of all, um, as I told you before, our phone could be like our biggest asset or biggest enemy. So one of the things they mention is that you need to stop receiving notifications from your like from Gmail, notification from your family. As weird as it sounds, notification from people telling you stupid things or sending you memes, notifications from some social media and so on. So first tip I can give you is to create a focus mode for this is an example because I use Apple ecosystem. I use iPhone, so I created a focus mode called Super Saiyan mode because I don't want to be a monk. I want to be a warrior. I want to go to trenches, and basically that mode when it turns on, it blocks everything. And when I mean everything, it blocks everything. I don't receive any notification. I just have added like to a white list some specific people that could be like an emergency or something. But for everyone else, it is blocked. I don't exist when that mode is activated. I just lose all connection with society, and I just have that focus with my projects. So I encourage you guys to do that. It really helps. Notifications are the biggest distraction we have there. And let's just imagine, for example, we have a job, we spend 8 hours at our job, and then all the rest of our time we spend seeing videos, watching movies, answering phone calls or email or messages, whatever. And that's also 8 hours. It's like having two jobs where the, we can decrease the activity in our phone and just focus more into our actual projects or wherever we want to, or our personal life, for example, too. And this is also correlated here. So this is how my calendar looks like right now. Um, I started using it more. The more I work on and the more I engage with the community of Freelance Navigator, the more meetings and events I have to add to this calendar. Uh, and we kind of get busy. This is just the natural flow of things. The more projects you get, the more clients, the more busy you'll get. And something that works for me, and also it's recommended on the book, is just booking some space in the calendar for yourself and your products and your projects. So, for example, I book this uh, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. That it's also connected with my phone. This is where the magic happens, the Super Saiyan mode activates. And basically, the idea is to not have any meetings in this space. Sometimes it's not possible. Like, for example, here I just came from a meeting with a client, but the idea is to have these deep work sessions with yourself, accountability with yourself, and just focus on your like projects for the day. And then you can open also like some space, right, for other things. For example, the accountability that we're here, gym time or wherever you want to add. So that will be like two tips that are very correlated between each other. And my final tip, one that works very good for me, is something that we all need to incorporate into our life, that is accountability, and not just with other people, with ourselves. The most important thing is to have accountability with yourself. It doesn't matter if the other person like doesn't show up to the meeting or doesn't send that message in the school accountability thread. Um, you just have to do it by yourself and have that accountability with yourself to do things that actually really matter to you. So the strategy in the book is to have these things called projects. You can have as many projects as you want for the day. The idea is to have just one, like one primary and one secondary project. And the idea is to at least finish all the tasks present in your first project, in your primary project. If you were able to do that, you won. You won for that day. You did the things that you want to do, and you can go to bed knowing that you did your best that day. You actually achieved your goals that day, and that really helps. I did like this planification every day before going to bed. I mark the task that I done. Um, and that really helps, guys, having this structure, knowing what are your priorities so you can work on those on your deep work sessions. That really helps. And also like creates like a fulfillment emotion in you at the end of the day. So you can also be like happier and realize that you can do things, like you can find things to do the things you like. Um, the projects doesn't have to be work projects all the time. You can have like personal projects like, hey, I want to spend time with Carlos today. I'm going to go to this coffee shop, or I want to go on a trip. That will be my project for the day, or I just want to read, or whatever you can think of. Um, but yeah, that really helps. So, guys, that's my golden nuggets for today. Any
So,
questions? Let's go.
by the way, if there's no questions, I have some news for you.
Go ahead.
No questions? Okay,
I
Beto.
just wanted to say that I will connect for the game. I do have a few questions, so yeah, but
Awesome.
that's for later. That's
I'll
it.
be waiting for your message.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Beto.
So, one thing that I wanted to add is not a question, but more of a comment. It's for you guys to really think about it. Notifications really mess up with you. But you don't realize like it's just automatic most of the time. If we're tired, and kind of just get a message, and then time goes by and we don't even realize. So what I'm gonna ask, or not ask, I'm gonna try to make you reflect this. When was the last time you had an emergency, really? Probably last year, not even once, probably once or twice. So yeah, really think about turning off your notifications. Absolutely nothing. Just put it on do not disturb and don't get anything, and you gained your focus back.
Really good stuff, Holmes. Really good stuff. So, bunch of two things that I want to share with everyone on this call. So we had our 1 year anniversary. You know, we ate pizza, we celebrated, we did all the good stuff for everyone on the call that knows. So what it became evident is that everyone wants to have more in real life events, more unity. We want to go to the same coffee shop, hang out. You guys come to the Freelance Navigator headquarters. We chill together. We play some Nintendo. We eat some pizza. Whatever the fuck. We work out together. Whatever. We want to get as close as possible because it's been proven that when we chill together in real life, the energy is always higher. You know, we elevate each other better. So I am planning a co-working meeting for everyone on this call present. So we might do it on Friday or we might do it on Wednesday. More updates coming soon. All right. Another thing that I want everyone to know is that for Freelance Navigator, we are that bottle. Hey, how is my connection, guys? All good? Okay, nice. So listen, I'm gonna share a link on the chat. I want you guys to take a look at those vlogs. These are long format vlogs that are going to show you a little bit about behind the scenes. What we're trying to do, guys, is to show you the real deal behind a high performing team in tech. The real deal behind a top performer team in tech. At what time do we fall asleep? What do we drink before falling asleep? At what time do we work out? How do we work out? At what time do we wake up? All of these little things that I want you guys to see. Okay, if I want to be at the top 10% of my career, of my industry, this is the type of behavior I need to be able to deploy on a daily basis. Is that clear? All right, so that's what we're doing the vlogs. What I want you guys to feel is like you have agency for what we're doing on these vlogs. What do you want to see more of? So watch the videos when you can, hopefully ASAP, and make a school post about it. And tell us what you would like to see more of. You want to see more daily stories in terms of mistakes I've made? Do you want to have more strategic strategy or strategic specific advice for branding, for professional content in LinkedIn? Like, I just want you guys to tell us what you want, and then we will do it. Okay? Like, as if you were the gods of this show, and the Freelance Navigator core team is just the characters, and we will do whatever guys you would like to see. Okay, find value. Just let us know. Just let us know what you want to see more of, and we will do it. With that said, my friends, welcome Josh. Good to see you. Welcome Daniel, Bilal, Mariano, Juan. Welcome Kainer. Lots of good stuff going on. I think for Kainer and Juan to connect with Mariano in terms of the video game, we're just gonna coordinate a formal gaming session could be later today or tomorrow. I'll coordinate and make it happen, okay? And then I'll share the link with everyone. All right. Thanks everyone. Happy Monday. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for being here. Let's go.